Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be posting some videos about writing, the writing process, how to get published, how to get ideas, and so much more in relation to writing. I'm also going to be posting some videos about teaching, some teaching tips, and about leadership. So make sure that you hit that button down there and you subscribe. Today what I'm going to be talking about is one of the plots in Christopher Booker's book called 7 Basic Plots. He's written a book which is about 700 or so pages long, so if you have time to read those 700 pages, go ahead and do that. What I'm doing is I'm going to provide you a brief summary of each of the different plots that he says writers draw on for their fiction. So this will help with your own writing process. You can think of the kinds of plots that you could draw on yourself. So the first plot that he talks about is overcoming the monster. That's what he calls it. Overcoming the monster. What do you think that means? Well, obviously it's about somebody good overcoming some kind of evil force. So it's essentially good against evil, which is a core facet of literature throughout the ages. You can go back to Shakespeare's time and you see good against evil. Some modern examples: Harry Potter pitched against Lord Voldemort, who killed his parents. I'm sure you can come up with lots of examples. So it's usually a character who is good, selfless, epitomizes everything that's good, and is pitched against some kind of evil force. Now that could be in the form of a human being, an antagonist. So the protagonist, who is good, is pitched against the antagonist, who is evil. But it could also be that it's some kind of internal struggle. Robert McKee writes about this in his book Story, where he talks about story structure. He's a screenwriting teacher. He's very good, so that's another book that you can draw on. So it doesn't have to be an external character. It could be metaphorical, could be an internal struggle. If you think about Macbeth, his goodness was pitched against his own evil, his evil ambition. And unfortunately he succumbed to it because he ended up killing a whole load of people because he wanted to become king himself. Think about other examples with good against evil. You've got the iconic Bond films. Think about a modern example, Casino Royale, where you have Daniel Craig and he is pitched against Le Chiffre, who is the villain. Then you've got other examples from history, the historical Bond films like The Man with the Golden Gun, Sean Connery, the very first Bond. He's pitched against Scaramanga. You've got many other examples. What about the Wicked Witch of the West in The Wizard of Oz? Now, somebody gave me that as an example. That's definitely got elements of overcoming the monster because the Wicked Witch of the West is the arch nemesis of Dorothy, but it also has other elements within it, other plots. So when we move on to some of the other plots that Christopher Booker mentions in his 7 Basic Plots, you'll see the way in which that also has elements of a quest, as does some of the Harry Potter stories. Think about Star Wars. You've got Luke Skywalker. He is the hero. He has good moral character, and he's pitched against Darth Vader. There are many more examples, and I'm sure you can come up with them yourselves, either through your own observation of films, your reading, or whatever the case may be. It might be that you've got ideas for your own plots, your own books. If you have some ideas about the different films or the different books that encapsulate this overcoming the monster plot that Christopher Booker mentions as being his first plot for the 7 Basic Plots, then drop me a comment down below. And tune in next time. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, because tune in next time. I'm going to be going on to plot number 2 as outlined by Christopher Booker, and much more.